South Korea's delivery workers go on strike against overwork amid COVID-19.
Here's a summary of the article.
Seoul, South Korea's delivery workers have gone on strike indefinitely to demand that employers stick to an agreement to prevent overwork, amid an online shopping boom triggered by COVID-19. An agreement was reached in January after delivery workers went on strike to demand better rights and protection in the wake of a record-high 16 deaths among them last year, all blamed on overwork. Firms including CJ Logistics, Lot Global Logistics and Hanjin Transportation had promised to implement measures to ease the burden on exhausted delivery drivers, such as hiring more workers to sort parcels or using technology to automate the process. E-commerce giant Coupang, widely known as South Korea's Amazon, is also facing mounting public pressure to treat its directly hired delivery workers better, after one of them became the 17th such death in March this year. Last month, Coupang announced plans to allow its delivery workers to take a month's paid leave when they need to rest, as part of efforts to improve working conditions for all drivers in the Korean logistics industry. There are about 40,000 delivery drivers working in South Korea. Nowadays, delivery workers are known to work 12 to 14 hours a day, up from 10 hours before the pandemic.
This post received a score of 9,100, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
From what I saw of the work culture when I was living there, at least half the country needs to go on strike against overwork.
Meanwhile, some EU want to implement 4 workday each week. Korea and Japan. How is that even possible?
That's awesome of any countries that can do that. I wouldn't want to work 5 days a week at my job even if I liked it. Also, I am ready to leave after about 5 or 6 hours, no matter the job I have had. Been that way since I started working. I fucking hate work.
I did a 4-day work week in the States. They just made you work 10 hours a day Monday to Thursday. The 3-day weekend was worth it to me though.
I prefer the 4x10 schedule over the 5x8 or 9x80 every time. Less time spent commuting during the week, you actually get to enjoy a day off, instead of recovery day then day before work you have an extra day in the middle to actually enjoy. I go back Monday actually feeling refreshed and okay to work instead of just tired.
I would prefer the 4x6 schedule cool.
As long as the pay is the same, I'm thinking 0 times 7 is the way to go.
And what we have here in 007.
Last year, South Korea enacted a bill regulating working hours at 52 hours, but it met strong opposition. Businesses are still doing a lot while deceiving the bill.
Yeah, I heard about that. It was down from 60, I think. That's like OT hours already here in Canada after 40.
Standard Aussie workweek is 38 hours. Anything more is overtime.
Really curious about why the standard workweek isn't divisible by 5. Do you not do a standard 5-day workweek, or is it common for certain days to be of different length than others?
I guess everyone leaves early on Friday.
All power to the worker.
World's workers unite.
Seize the means of production and distribution.
Nah, I'm good. But let's show 'em how much we're worth.
Fair enough. Solidarity.
Appreciate it.
But us retail workers are not allowed to even whisper the word, unionize.
Did I hear someone say the U word, HR?
Everyone should go on strike for like 72 hours for science.
Solidarity from an American delivery worker. May they win what we won decades ago, but come closer to losing in the gig economy every day, and may they inspire us to win again.
It's improving by a wide margin every year. 15 years ago it was Hell-Josian compared to today. But hey, a lot of that improvement is probably because of these sorts of strikes.
It still is Hell-Josan.
Delivery workers worldwide are overworked.
Americans need to strike next.
Good for them. The best characterization of lockdown, as I've heard from data analysts, is that the rich pay the poor to bring them stuff. It's no wonder that lower economic classes experience disproportionately higher illnesses and deaths. If only our governments were open to something as simple as 2-week paid sick leave.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.